Monday. Happy Monday, guys. We are back. We are back. We are back, guys. As you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern Time, like always. Thank you for tuning in to KI Culture Radio each and every week. Frank, Jordan, what's going on? What's cracking? What's happening? What is happening?
Chilling. What's good with you, man?
Hey man, all's good, man. Another beautiful week. We started that, man. Thank you, Hakeem, for sending me the hat. It's nice and fresh, man.
Most definitely, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. But yeah, man, all of that, I'm feeling good, man. Feeling blessed as always. But you know how it is. You know how we do it. So let's go. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's tuning in right now on Kick, Twitch, TikTok. Well, not TikTok yet. I almost say TikTok, but that's coming soon. Not even that Instagram.
I don't know, Ronnie. It might get banned, and that's
Yeah. It's getting banned. No more TikTok.
No
It
more
ain't gonna
TikTok.
get banned. I don't see it happening. Nah. It's too much revenue. The people remember you gotta understand when it comes to the United States, it's all about what the people want. So I don't see it going anywhere. But it looks like it, but nah, I ain't going nowhere. They just put it in home.
If the Chinese don't sell it to the Americans, they might, Ronnie.
I don't see it happening, especially when it's gonna be under President Trump. Nah, he's a money man. He's a money guy. He'll bring it right back.
When it comes to Trump, if he gets in, I agree with you on that.
He's coming right back. He's gonna deny that ASAP. But go ahead, Jordan, do your thing. Go ahead.
All right, people, what's going on? Glad to see you guys. Oh, I see you, Ken Dog. Mimi, she's in the building. We see you. Jump on in. Like I said, thank you guys for joining us. As we appreciate you guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and we enjoy you guys watching us on all our different platforms. But we're right about to get into it, so let's go. So the first topic we have for today, we're gonna talk about DJ Young Fly. So last week he was on the Cam Newton podcast. You know, Cam Newton was interviewing him and everything. And one topic he talked about was the BBLs, you know, with his previous girlfriend who passed away from the surgery. And, you know, he was just, you know, trying to talk about, women that do BBLs, or, the women that do have boyfriends to listen to your man, because he feels like sometimes, he being in his situation and everything, with his, with his girlfriend passing, him having I believe 3 kids with her, if I'm not mistaken. He just want to kind of spread the word out, say, hey, tell your women that, if the chicks has your boyfriend, tell these women that you are beautiful and everything, because we talked about this on Chaos Culture Radio. There's a lot of women who get BBLs, majority when they go out the country, everything, for try to pay the cheap price, and sometimes they don't make it. Because BBLs is a very serious yet tedious type of surgery. When you try to take the fat out, and if you hit an artery, you basically that's done for. You're done for, and everything and all that. So we do have a clip for you guys of him, DJ Young Fly, talk about women, with the BBLs, and after that, the video's over. We're gonna chop it up. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Look at the women today. It's a lot of women who have BBLs. So I'm constantly reminded, like, they made it. They go another big booty. She made it. See what I'm saying? I get why women wants to enhance themselves. I get it. But fellas, we have to do more on just continuously telling our women that they're beautiful.
You're enough.
You have to continuously tell them that they're gorgeous. Don't make your woman feel like she has to go do something, even if you fucking with another chick. Like, no. You just love a woman. That's it. And women, listen to your man. Just listen. I'm not finna sit here and tell somebody don't do what they want to do, don't do. No. People make decisions. You have to live with that as a unit. So I can't even sit here and say, oh, I'm against nothing. Oh, I'm with it. As a unit, I took a loss. If you look at the women today, it's a lot of women who have.
Yeah, so there you go. He just, kind of addresses his situation and talks to the women, going through the BBL process, which is a continuous process. And I believe I've seen a lot in the blogs that what's her name, Roly Poly, she's a reality star, and she, she wanted a BBL so much, that she actually did a documentary of herself of doing the BBL, in that process and everything. I think it comes out pretty soon and everything. But yeah, man, like I said, I don't know if it's not really not talked about with BBLs. It's like a lot of women are doing, like I said, it's a very tedious, tight surgery, and a lot of women, they want to put their ticket in, not knowing, say, hey, it could work, or you could lose your life for this and everything. But there are some women that they'll definitely take that risk, even go out of the country and get this operation done. So yeah, man. So I'm gonna pass it to you guys. I'm sorry with you, Ronnie. What's your take? What DJ Young Power said about women going to the process of getting BBLs?
Like always, shout out to Bobby, the lovely Bobby Bryant. Bobby, you forgot one more person when you say hello. You forgot Jordan in the hello, Bobby. But I'm not here to check you. I'm not. I don't
Oh,
check no.
it's all
I'm not
good.
gonna
It's
check.
all
But
love.
don't
It's
forget the
all
third
love.
person, Bobby. We love you. The love's everywhere. Shout out to Ashley A. Mimi's in the building. And then I didn't even hear Mimi's in the building. Hakeem, you didn't even tell me Mimi was in the building. She's in the
In
building.
the building.
Ken Dog is in the building. Yeah, shout out to you guys always coming in first and lining up the chat. We love you guys present. I always say, man, I don't care if it's one or two people in the chat. It's still the show still must go on, and I love the energy. And we're about to get it started. So when it comes to DC, young fly boy, check it out. I've been saying it for a very long time. Guy is the one that set the standards. Guys is the one that set the rule. Woman fire is the guy, pretty much the guy's lead. The reason why a lot of women are getting BBL is because the simple fact is that's what guys are paying their whole mind to. They looking at guys when they go on Instagram and they're showing up. They're seeing guys following women that have BBLs done. So the girl right next to him is going to feel insecure about herself. You're like, okay, that's what you like. I'm doing it for you. Most of the time, I keep telling men, even when we have conversations, I say women are doing BBLs not for other women. They're really doing it for the man to get the man attention. Because remember, the attraction, the beauty of a woman is to pretty much to attract a man they're trying to get. But however, a lot of men today say they like natural women. I bet the difference because remember, if you go to any guy Instagram, chances are they're following some woman that have a BBL done. It is what it is. Some guys even have private group chats where they send other guys, women that have their BBLs done and seeing them twerking. I'm just keeping it in 100. So it's like if women see those things, they say, okay, this is the new norm. This is part of the culture. But it is a sad thing to say because women are literally getting themselves deleted underneath the knife, and it's a sad story. Remember, we cover stories over and over and over, pretty much endless stories of women who had been guy underneath the table and no longer here anymore. So, you know, he does say something that I really do agree with. Remember, guys, you are the one that's going to make the woman her day. If you don't tell her like a certain key point component, meaning like she look good to you or you think she's being beautiful, attractive. If you're not doing that, you're gonna have a woman walking around here insecure. Now a lot of guys use this red pill talking point. They always say that it's not a guy's job to make a woman happy. However, I agree with that point. However, it's still a guy's job to lead the situation and how the woman's gonna go about her day. That's something I truly believe in. But Hakeem, what is your thoughts on it? Go right ahead.
Um, in my opinion, I think a lot of it has to do with insecurity and confidence. I know women say, "Oh, this is going to make me feel good," and altering your body shouldn't make you feel good. God made you just the way you are, and I think we need to get back to that. But I do think that women do follow like American beauty standards. Black men don't set them. We have our own preference, but women are attractive in any way they are, so men are going to be attracted to you. The problem is women want to attract a certain type of men, so they get these accessories. So, that's a confidence issue. Maybe those men are not for you. Maybe those men are not to be your husband. And that's the point where I'm saying I do think it's dangerous, and women need to love themselves a little bit more and just keep it original.
Yeah, I hear you know how it came. I know, 2024, we in that. What's been happening the last couple of years about the rise of BBLs. We see in Miami, Atlanta, here in LA, the rise with that and everything, and a lot of if it keeps going higher, if it keeps going that route, I feel like any men and women who want to go to college and everything, when you go to the medical field and you go into surgery, go to BBLs because, now we see that, it's marketed as high as ever seen it and everything, you know, get a BBL. My thing is just like, with that, there is a different alternatives to do that. And that's a gym. The gym has always been working for a long, long time. I just feel like, women, some women that here that's today and everything, they feel like what the easy option is, not putting in the hard work, but go, but doing the easy way, you get a BBL, which is more of a risk of you losing your life, and I think say what 6 to 8 weeks to fully heal, something like that, maybe
Yeah,
longer than that.
yeah,
But my thing is like there's nothing wrong with hard work or going back into the gym. I feel like with the bloggers and everything, they push more BBLs. You blame the people that's personal trainers too, because um, the reason, like you see all these BBLs because people they you see it once on the blogs and everything, like on no Hollywood No Lot, Neighborhood Talk, The Shade, with all these other blogs and everything, is because some of these doctors paid these advertisers to push it out and everything. Now with personal trainers, I mean, for women, you could save your life by doing the long route and doing the long route and having the patience of, if you want to build a butt, cut down your stomach, it's the option of, working out and everything. I just feel like, a lot of women, they probably think about their route, but it's like, oh, the process too long, really don't have the patience and everything, and you turn to the BBL, which you might not look at America, but if you go to overseas, you go to Dominican Republic or Colombia or South America or something like that, there's easier options to do that and everything. And personally for me is that I feel like BBL is really really risky. It's really risky. With my wife, I'm glad she don't talk about BBLs because she knows everything's going on with BBLs and everything. She will never do it. If if she want to do what she want to do, if she want to lose weight, gain muscle and everything. She has a membership at the gym, so that's not restricted. So if she doesn't want to go, she go to the gym and everything. That's the proper and safe way to do it and everything. I just feel like for women, maybe they lose the thing of being patient, of actually going to the gym and build a butt that you want or the stomach that you want. Because like I said, the women, you have the power to change your body if you want to gain weight, or you want to lose weight, whatever, by eating and go and exercise and everything. That's the perfect option. We have so many, we have so many personal trainers that's marketing stuff on Instagram and TikTok and everything, that if you get them a chance to do it, because I know a lot of these, personal trainers, they are, they could be your motivational speaker, or try to motivate you to do what you do and everything. I just feel like, BBL, that's to me, that's the wrong thing to do. I feel like, man, they do like I said, every man, especially our black community, we like women that has, big butts. We are attracted to it. We always been attracted to it and everything. I just feel like, especially in our generation, younger generation, I kind of agree with Ronnie. It's like they do like a woman with big butt. It doesn't matter if it's a natural or if it's a BBL. But the thing is, it's like, with the BBL, telling them, maybe some men are not being truly honest about natural. And then I definitely say the majority of men like natural one, of course, absolutely. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, whatever. They like the natural women and everything. But for men, I think, if you want to be honest, especially our young generation, if you do like the BBL, to say it. But my thing is, it's like, look at, the cons of having doing a BBL, because there's some women, that look in America, and I mean, they be in America and they see how expensive it is doing it in America, and they go to another country. They don't, like I said, don't know what type of doctor it is. They can see how cheap it is, and they do it and everything. And then also, there's some places in America that have that has like have people that do BBLs, and they're not really like tight flight. not really really good. And sometimes you can go to BBL, like there's some that like kind of put you sleeping through the process, and also there might be a process that they'll have you up, and sometimes and have you do the process as well, which is I find they have some places here not like that they do that too, around the city of LA and everything. But yeah, it's with the BBO, it's keep growing and growing and growing. But it's just kind of it's just sad that that there are women that are losing their life just to have a slim body. But the thing is, it's like there's other alternatives to get that body other than the BBL. I just feel like if you push that more, just eating good and going to the gym or whatever, a personal trainer, just to really to shape your body because even for men too, we can shape our bodies as much as we want to. If you want to gain weight, lose weight, lift weights, do calisthenics. A lot of things that there's a lot of options we can do for men and women. So all we got to do is for I think so is tell a woman if she's beautiful and everything, and kind of cut down the BBL option because I just feel like if a woman, if she works on herself, eating right, and taking being the patience of going to the gym, every 3 to 4 times a week, and hit this month and hit month by month, like this is the type of goals I want to reach and everything, which is cool because I just feel like women you don't have to lean on a doctor to shape your body. You can lean on You can lean on yourself to shape your own body, what you want it to be, and you have the power to do it because you have the power yourself to either gain weight or lose weight, and also work out a certain part of your body that you don't like, and make it better. And the easier is that. Like I said, I push more of the gym side. You want to have a nice body for yourself, go to the gym, and be consistent and everything. Even though it can be tough, the thing is like if you can be consistent and eat right, you can get the body what you want. But putting the money in somebody that you want to do the quick thing, but the thing is, it's very very risky and everything. I just feel like what that is. You could lose if you work on to go to the gym. Even though they might take a while, you will get to that process. It's taking the BBL and try to get it done quick, not knowing that you might lose your life or not.
No, but like all of that. But shout out to Barry White. Barry, welcome. I
Shout
like
out Barry
Barry.
White, we see
Barry
you.
said I don't be showing her a
Hey,
lot of love. I want to make sure. Hey, Sophia Grace is
Survivor
in the
Grace in
Sophia
the
Gray.
Sophia.
building.
Sophia. I didn't know that was you. At first, I was very hesitant. I was gonna block that person, but then I saw your face. I was like, hey,
Yeah,
Sophia's in the building. So
I was
shout out to
like,
Sophia. Shout out to Sherry Bryan's also in the building. Shout out to Ashton, the author, the creator of the Shiesty Avenger, is always in the building. We really do greatly
assemble.
appreciate it. Not only that, but he been doing this thing, giving us a shout out over there in his show. I really do greatly appreciate it. Now, I'm not gonna
I
lie, Jordan.
love
I'm gonna
you,
give you a
brother.
little bit of pushback. They're not gonna get rid of the BBL thing because you know why? It's beneficial to the medical uh, the medical company and
Yeah, medical
also for
field,
the hospital
absolutely.
as well. Because when women go get that BBL, just prime example, like Dr. Miami, he's booked for like 2 years straight. No one can
Yep.
able to. So it's been pretty much benefit him business wise. So and now
Mm-hmm.
that it's good for the economy. They're not gonna get rid of that. I'm sorry, especially when you got artists that got BBLs done. Hell, you had Gorilla got her breast done. You got Sexy Red also had her breast done, not her butt, but her breast done. You have Carly B who got her breast and her buttocks done. And now you that, but you also have people like Hakeem who say he like a sick ridiculous ass. So you have
No,
people
no, no,
like
no, no.
that
Listen,
that
let me get.
BBL ain't going
No, no.
anywhere.
Listen, hold on. Let me be politically correct. A jiggly, disrespectful ass.
They're gonna make girls get BBL because they're gonna feel insecure about themselves. So when they hear guys like
Hey,
Hakeem talking that game,
hey,
it ain't
King, it
going
don't matter
anywhere.
how you put it on. It sounds like a BBL.
No, it's not a BBL because BBL. Listen,
BBL. Hakeem, who
BB,
got a sick, ridiculous ass?
no, no,
Don't
BBL
get me
sit.
wrong. There's some,
BBL.
but there's not all. Go ahead.
Listen, BBL sit up and they don't move. I'm talking about the natural jiggly ass. The natural jiggly ass. The single mother jiggly ass. The ass, you know what I mean? You know that ass that just boom, 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 boom.
They're gonna say that's BBL. If you ask any guy, they're gonna tell you that's BBL.
He said, I almost thought you were going to say Hakeem too. But I wanted to address a comment that Mimi said. He said men have been very vocal about their body types. We're very vocal, but we never put BBL in those statements. Thank you, Joe Hurdham. The ones that are soft to touch the type. That's the jiggly
No,
asses.
he didn't say that, Joe.
No,
Joe,
no,
he
no, no,
did
no.
not say that. Joe,
Joe,
don't try to
thank you,
save
Joe
him.
Hurdham.
Don't try
Thank
to
you,
save
Joe
him. You trying
Hurdham.
to save him, man.
Thank you.
You
Thank
gotta
Hey,
try to
you.
Joe
prove
Hart,
a
don't
point.
try to save him.
Thank
Don't
you.
try. I agree. Don't try to save him. When he said what he said, it sounds like a BBL. I knew you said Joe Hurt the
No,
soft touch.
no.
Hakeem, what about the girls that got the little booties? You see little booties, they always say little booties matters. They're not talking about that anymore. Think about it.
Listen,
Well,
listen.
we should
If
push
that
that
ass
more.
can jiggle, then it's a disrespectful ass.
You know, you trying to make himself look innocent. No, it ain't happening. I'm sorry, it ain't happening.
Hey, Rodney, I'll tell you this. It's like if my daughter want to be a doctor, I will push her into the surgery, the BBL side, because that's where the money at right now. I will
Thank
push
you.
if she want to be a doctor. I will push her to it because that's where the money at.
Thank you, Sophia Grace. Thank you. They
No,
look
no,
at the
no, no.
BBL and they feel like it's natural.
No. The BBL ain't natural, Sophia Grace. I don't know about them dudes. I like real natural jiggly asses. The one when you in the sweatpants and the jiggles
And I'm with you, Sophia. Little booty do matter because you know why? There's some little booties
Yeah.
that will put you to sleep. When I mean put you to sleep, they'll have you snoring. Like they'll put it on you.
He
So
said.
you know, they always say little booty matter. Go ahead, Hakeem.
He said, "No, I know Hakeem. Women will begin to figure it out. Um, um, to be her for him. Some go to the gym route, and others go through the knife. That is true. But here's the thing, though. It's a certain type of men that like BBLs, mainly ballers. Regular guys, we don't want that at
And,
church.
young men
That's
too.
cap. Because
Young
there's women
men
that
in their
got BBL
20s.
that's in church.
Hey,
That woman
listen,
that got BBL that's in church and the pastor, he's looking at him.
listen.
No offense, I respect pastors, but I'm just
Listen.
saying.
I'm at church, and I say, rebuke the demon, rebuke the demon.
Yeah, right. And
I'm
she
like,
right there.
rebuke the.
Like literally, I was picking up my dad from went to go to his mechanic shop. A woman there had a BBL done, right? And she walking with so much confidence. I'm not mad at her. I get it. She walk in and she's strutting because she want guys to look at her. Look at kid.
That's not the type of asses I'm talking about. Like them BBLs are firm. The silicone in there is not soft to touch.
So
I'm talking about that thing that jiggle.
okay, like look, we in front of everybody. In front of Chaos Culture Radio family. So
Yeah,
Hakeem, if you still go with a BBL and she walk in front of you, tell me you're not gonna look. Just
I'm
a
not gonna look.
cap. Because
Cap. I'm
I
sorry.
seen it when I took
I
you to the
cap.
restaurant. You was looking, so that's all. You
Listen,
automatically lost.
listen. I might glance.
That's looking.
No, glance is not looking. Glance is like
Okay, Hakeem, how many seconds is a look? Give it.
Thank
What's your
you.
look is
50
like
seconds?
this. Look is like this.
Look,
If
you
I'm
gonna
going
say
like this,
cap? Everybody saying cap, huh?
if I'm going like this, I'm like, she got a. It's a big butt, but it's not jiggling.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm with my girl, I ain't looking. I be trying my hardest. Like I'm not looking. I look directly at her because I know like if she and she know
Man, my
women know
wife,
when
she
when
probably
they
look
know you
for me.
don't
If
look.
she see
Like
like
they
something
know.
that's big, a BBL, she was like, "You think that's real?" I don't know. I don't know.
I'm like, hey, thank you. I don't know. I'm good.
I don't
I don't know.
know. You
I
tell
don't know.
me.
You thank you. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at your behind. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to see how she was. But no, Hakeem, I'm just messing with you. You know, I'm just jabbing with you.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no,
jabbing
yeah,
with you. So anyway, I'm just jabbing with Hakeem. I'm trying to wake him up. So I'm jabbing with him. So go
nah.
ahead, Jordan.
But them boys know I like disrespectful jiggly butts, but not BBLs. It's a difference. You know what I mean?
Little booty matters. Sophia, I'm with you. For your girls that got little booty, that can come over here. It matters to me. I don't know about Hakeem, but it matters to me. It matters to me.
I don't know about that, Miss Safari. I don't know about that. You might be, like street
Hey, but
niggas
look,
like,
Mimi got a confession. She said, "Look, women be looking too." She like laughing my ass off. We be looking too.
Yeah,
yeah.
like a
But
lot
it's
of women
okay for a
look.
woman to look. Y'all don't want the man to look.
Right, a lot
Y'all
of
want the man to look. That's why we looking at you. the
And the
whole
thing is,
time.
a lot of women they not just don't look; they give a lot of compliments too.
Basically.
Women is different though than a man. Let's say Jordan, if you with your wife, you looking at a woman. If your wife is cool with that, I doubt if she's cool with that. No woman's cool with that. They will get ready to slap you in the back of your head.
That's if she likes women.
Good point.
If she likes women, it will be a problem. Just saying.
So Mimi asked me if I asked you, Ronnie, you see that? What you gonna say? I ain't see nothing. I seen yours. I seen yours. I'm
Mimi,
looking
what
at
would
yours.
you do if Ronnie was looking? What would you do? What would you say?
Slap me in the back of my head.
Because
ask my
Ronnie's not
king.
looking, you looking too. Why you looking? You like women too?
Happy period. We can look together. Y'all capping in it. Hakeem, they is capping in the chat. I don't know why you're not addressing it.
They are.
You just letting it slide.
Listen, I know that they out there lies.
Thank you. Because it happened firsthand. Literally, it happened to me firsthand. I was with a girl. I was looking at another girl. Her ass. Why you joining her ass? And I was look, staring at it. And the girl got upset. She was like, "Why are you looking at that when you see all this ass in front of you?"
They say they know your type. Y'all don't know my dog type. I know him 20 years.
Thank you.
I have.
Jordan know me 10 and a
years.
half. Over 10 and a half. They know my type, man.
Y'all know they type. Y'all girls are just talking on here.
No, real talk. Sophia, I'm telling you, I've been through that experience. Women would get upset. They would literally get upset. They say they cool with it. No.
And the thing is, it's like cities like Miami and LA. You put Las Vegas out there because a lot of especially in Vegas in the summertime. There's a lot of skin to show in these type of cities and everything. So I don't know why when women that live in certain places when it's nice and warm and everything, and you might see extra skin and everything. To me it should be a problem, but some women they just be some be insecure or some be like they look at you when the dudes looking at us like, well, what are you looking at this girl for? You been cheating on me, something like that. And a lot of when they feel that act like that. They say what they say, but they think the other way.
Hey,
don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it.
I want to give you an example of what a disrespectful jiggly ass look like.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
There you go. That's a BBL, bro.
That's not a BBL. This is a minor jiggly ass.
Bro, you tell me that ain't no BBL? That's a BBL, bro.
No, that's not a BBL. That's not a BBL.
You gotta show who got a nice body. Do Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose is skinny as shit. She is skinny. Nah, show that's natural. She's skinny. She ain't got no work.
Yeah, she's natural for sure.
I can't do Lotto because Lotto look like she got work done. But
yeah,
do Ruby Rose. Because somebody even saw Ruby Rose and realized she said she's pure natural.
Yeah, she's natural.
Hold on.
Like she's skinny. She's little booty for real. Then I can see. Then you be like, yeah. Then case closed. We can move on to the next topic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe it.
Sophia Gray says she's natural. I don't see it. I see work done. You know why? Because you're looking at the thumb between her cheeks, make it look natural. Doesn't mean it's natural. I don't know how can it man. We met somebody.
Say all natural girls get hate. Who be hating on them?
I don't know. Natural girls don't get hated. Y'all just want the ones who hate on y'all is the rich guys.
Shout out to Shiesty Bum in the building. Keisha's here.
Keisha,
I don't like that. Out of any community, I mean, especially in our community, they don't get hate.
Hold on. I can't find it, man. But let's move to the next topic.
I told you. I
can't find it.
I told you. Ruby Rose. You can't find Ruby Rose.
I can't find it.
Come on, it's easy. All you gotta do, Hakeem, is go to his IG and bam.
Hold on. There's so many Ruby Roses. I don't know. Okay. I found it now.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's
it.
Listen, that's another. That's
Okay,
another Ruby Rose. It's so many names, bro.
Oh, I can't cap it. I told you.
There's so many names, bro.
We're going to the next topic.
Please, you know what? Hey, you know I'm old, fam.
Ruby.
I'm old, fam.
Look, Jordan gonna do it for you. We gonna stop the cap today because Hakeem capping. You
Yeah, I
gonna
can
show
do
a
it
girl
right
that look
now.
like she.
I just been quiet, man. You know I'm old. My eyes ain't doing too good, man.
I called it. Thank you, Ken Dog. Capping.
What you think about this one?
That's natural.
Whoa.
Dude, look, go ahead,
No,
King.
that's a BBL.
See?
That's
Jordan,
not
next
natural.
topic. We
On
done.
to the
We're
next
done.
topic.
No,
We're
yeah, we
done.
done.
On to the next topic.
That's a
All right,
BBL.
y'all. This was trending during the weekend. TMZ had an interview on Chingy, and Chingy was talking about how he has lost like a lot of things because of a trans woman who named Cindy Star. She's a reality star. Saying that allegedly they slept together, and Chingy was like after that that kind of went left on him. He kind of went down and everything. It kind of hurt him, and also kind of hurt him of getting money and everything. And which to me I'm surprised about that. But yeah, Ching was kind of explaining us like after that incident, it gained more for her, but it really didn't gain more for him. But that's very crazy. So we do have a clip we want to show you guys of what Ching was talking about. Like I said, he was interviewed by TMZ. After you done the interview, we're gonna chop it up. Go ahead, Hakeem.
And it so-called went away, which it took years to blow away. Nah, man, ain't nothing, ain't nothing good happened from that for me. I'm gonna tell you that. When an artist such as my caliber, who sold millions of records, who was once one of the biggest artists in the world, they look at that different. If they not seeing you at these award shows all the time, on the radio all the time, they like, well, where's he at? What's wrong? But what was wrong was a lot of sabotaging and bull crap in this industry.
You guys never really made up, did you? Like you accepted her apology, but you kind of kept it moving.
Yeah. There's no, I mean, to be honest with you, man, like it was spilt milk, and I lost a lot from it. That person gained. I'm not gonna hold on to something. It is what it is. Apologize, cool. I'm going this way. Let that and it so-called went away, which it took years to blow away. Nah, man, ain't nothing, ain't nothing good happened from that.
Damn.
Yeah, man,
Damn.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's you just see it as if a woman, period, alleged you for something that didn't happen, it could be a lie. Even though for the situation with Chingy, we know that she wouldn't do anything like that from what I was old and everything from what we know. But the thing is, it's like when women or trans women say something that puts it out there, it's like it sticks on a magnet, and it really never goes away. Even though it didn't happen, he still loses and everything, and it's very sad to hear that. So go ahead, Ronnie, man. What's your take on what Chingy just said about that situation?
One thing Chingy said is true. He wasn't on top of his game. Remember, he had right there. He had hotel. He had one call away. Chingy had bangers. He had hits. So when Cindy Star came in the mix, bro, that was messed up. Now, see, things would have been different if Cindy Star would have came out now. It would have been totally different. This one actually hurt Chingy's career. It will actually increase his career because remember now that community is more open. People are now more open to that community. But back then, they didn't play around with that. So when she made up that alleged lie, I'm not gonna say shit. We know it's a man. We know that. But for the sake of not getting flagged, I'm just say what it is, but it is crazy. Like what he did was really pretty much what messed up what he did to Chicky. So Chicky, man, I feel bad. I feel bad for him, man. But and then mind you, after that, he never recovered. He never recovered. Nobody didn't want to feature him on no album. So it doesn't matter. And did he ever sue him?
No, we didn't hear anything. No.
Craziest thing. That's why a lot of people thought he did it because they were like, "Why didn't you sue?" Whatever, because that's defamation of character. So I don't know, man. Go ahead, King. That's messed up.
But we like I'm going to say this, and I know might not be a popular opinion. If this was any other person, Jeffree Star would have got hurt. If he had did that, trust me. Listen, if he had did that to a real street guy, messing up his money, because millions of dollars were lost. Chingy should, Sydney Star should be in jail, right? Sydney Star should have been in jail, and the fact that she was able to lie to prepare her thing, and here's the thing: the industry's more phobic against against the alphabet people than anything. So I'm saying this. You know what I mean? I'm saying this like this happened, and then y'all give her a show. She's on TV shows. She's doing meetups. She's doing greets, and we supposed to just accept like everything is. I've always felt like that stuff was wrong. You know what I'm trying to say? And this was a black man who was trying to feed his family. You didn't hear too much negativity about him. He didn't talk negative about black women. He was just out here making money. So she did this, like on a real. If it probably with me, I probably would have crashed out.
Mm, mm.
My life. Listen, you took the listen. The worst thing you can do to a black man is take his ability to make money. It take his ability to feed his family. It take his reputation. It takes his status to be respected amongst his peers when nobody that wants to do. I got nothing to live for no more. You lied on me. I
Mm,
accept your community. I supported you, but you lied on me and took everything away from me. I'm crashing now. Me and you got to die together.
mm,
I don't got nothing to live for no more. I can't make money. No rappers want to freak me. My hood credibility is going to crashing out. That's dead wrong. You should give every penny that you made and give it to Chingy because he can't even feed his family, you goofy.
that's a fact. He been hurt ever since.
She said that's crazy as hell. Shasty bum. Somebody lied on me. My kids can't eat. That man got kids. Whenever they mention Chingy,
Yeah.
he ain't even like that. So let's crash out. If I can't make no money, my kids can't eat, I'll change my kid's last name and I'll crash out and my name will never be spoke again.
But quick question before Jordan, you go. I want to ask you guys this question. Did he ever counterattack that argument though? Did he do any interview when he came out? Did he did any other interviews like, hey, this not real, or or he just stayed quiet? Because that's on him then.
No. He spoke. He denied it. They didn't believe him until she went and apologized. But the game was already done. You say I don't condone deleting. You should have told him don't do that. Give up every dollar and give it back to Chingy. Say I messed up. I should be in jail. And you want people to accept your community when y'all got people in your community lying like this, playing games like this? I'm crashing out. We can't live no more. Me, if I'm that now, we gonna die together now. We dying together. Forget my kids, forget my family, forget the world. Go ahead, brothers.
Yeah, when it comes to Chingy, Chingy is a brand name. You know, he had hits and everything. And once you have a brand, and I talk for man, make sure you protect your brand. Your brand, especially as a man, is highly and very important. So with Sydney Star, what she did her case, you know, with live to and everything, immediately I would have sued her. I would have been like suing her, been on her ass like 50 Cent still on Tierra Marie. Because Tierra Marie still owes 50 Cent, I think $10,000 or $20,000 from 6, 7 years ago about you know they went to court and everything, and you know I believe that Tierra Marie, she was suing her for 50 for defamation. When she lost that case and 50, you know, needed, well, he didn't need the money, but he needs the money because that money was purely paid for 50 Cent's lawyers and everything. And 50 till this day is still on Tierra Marie. When it comes to Chingy, you know, he should have took the easy way out because, you know, it affected him and it affected his brand. with stuff like this, especially your known name, Chingy, to protect your name, you don't need to sue because because when she does stuff like that, that's defamation. You need to protect your name, and you need to if you need to sue. Just like the same situation last year with Johnny Depp and that one actress, I forgot her name and everything. He cleared his name, and now I'm hearing everything. He's coming out with parts of the Caribbean and parts of the Caribbean. They put him back on. Because before that, the chick, she was saying all these nasty things and everything. And, but the thing is with Johnny Depp, he had proof, he had voice recordings and everything. Also had good lawyers, and he fought for it. He won. Now he cleared his name. Now he's going back into the movie role and do what he supposed to do and everything. Now, when it comes to Chingy and everything, seeing a lie, I kind of blame you as well because you didn't fall. You didn't fall for your name. You didn't fall for your brand, and it's very important to protect stuff like this. Now you're in situations. It's like after that, nobody's calling you for any features. Nobody's, you're not doing an album or anything. It's like you just here. Back 15, 20 years ago, you was up here. He was definitely up here with with the priest, with Ludacris and everything. But now, Chingy, it's just a life lesson, and I feel like, as men, when it comes to, building your brand, it's very important. It's very, very important to keep, to make sure to stay clean. Anybody tells lies to you, that's, alleged, you fight that to the core. So that when it comes to the court, because when it comes to the court, the average people is going to look at the um not the court of them. They're going to look at the public opinion. They're going to look at you guilty or not. And because of public opinion, that weighs very, very heavy in here in America and everything. But Chingy, I kind of blame you in a way because you didn't fall for your name, you didn't fall for your brand, and now you're in a situation like that. And I know people. I don't know if you have any friends that tell Ludacris or whoever to say, "Hey, you need to fight for it," instead of kind of passing it on until until you wait till late notice and you wait to see the nurse apologize, and it happened. And she did apologize, but the thing is, it's like she's gaining more than you are. So you see her with on a Nick Cannon that wilding out in Vegas and everything. You see her with the network. I can't remember. It'll come up soon. And City Star, she's being consistent. She's living like she wants to live and everything. And I've been telling for men in general, when it comes to stuff like this, you get a situation like this, trends or not, whatever, women, whatever. Make sure you protect your brand and make sure you protect your name because that's that name is your legacy. You need to keep that legacy to go wrong because it can pass from generation to generation. But with Chingy, he didn't protect that, and now he's turning from it and everything. So, what else can he do?
Go ahead, King. Is that my going at this point?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of y'all here study history, right? History, and I want the ladies in the comments. I want you to listen to me here. I don't have to say this to the men because the men know this, but you women are clueless on this. Our history have told us men who have been accused, it's remotely impossible for a black man to be exonerated and still be respected in the community. The Central Park Five, they've been cleared with DNA evidence. They still think they do it. What about the little boy who got his face beat in? Emmett Till. The little boy was stuttered. They still killed him. I know people who sit in jail to this day off in accusations. I've been accused.
Don't be about OJ.
OJ. A black man, once he get accused, his life over. Ain't no way to get exonerated. And if you do, they still think you do it. We don't have the grace here in America compared to other cultures. So this is why it is serious. And you teach your kids and your people, be careful what you say and make sure you stand on business and it's the 100% true. Because a black man's life is over once he get accused of something and it doesn't come out true.
Now that, but I was while you were talking, Hakeem. Excuse me. While you were talking, Hakeem, I did some research, real quick, some research, real quick. Chicky network right now is $2 million.
Yeah.
Sydney Star, $5 million.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Someone like, mind you, Sydney Star hasn't done anything that fantastic like Chicky did. Chicky traveled all over the world. He had #1 hits. His network would be $2 million, and for Sydney Star network to be $5 million as of right now, currently. Oh, come on, bro. Cheeky, man, come on, dude.
And I feel like Cindy Stars, she will continue to grow. She can continue
Oh
to
yeah,
build.
because that community. Yeah, because remember that
Yeah.
community itself is over like going on $1 trillion community.
I pray on my enemies and people who accuse me. I tell you this right now. I pray if somebody accused me of something I didn't do. I'm
No,
just
but
letting you know.
Hakeem, you don't have to get violent. Just get them through the court.
No,
That's how
no, no,
you
no,
hurt
no,
them.
no. Listen, once you accuse me, my life is over. You standing on business when you accusation. I got nothing to live for. I pray for the person who accused me of something I didn't. I don't bother nobody. I stay out of people's business. I donate. We do this. Accuse me of something and see what's gonna happen.
But then some people say you just being over emotional. You know what
It's
I'm
not
saying?
over emotional. They haven't walked in a black man's shoes and understand when he gets accused. They don't understand it. You got to move out of town. You got to change your name. Nobody don't even want to deal with you no more. Y'all don't understand that.
That's true, I can.
Wake up. You
No,
see what I'm
that's
saying?
real. Yeah, that's real.
How many niggas in California is sitting because of an accusation?
No, that's facts. There's
Niggas in
countless records.
Florida,
Hmm.
Mississippi, Georgia, all it takes is say he touched me. Are you sure? They don't even know. Are you sure? He gone.
Right.
That's true.
Women have grace. Us, we do. We walk on eggshells. I walk on eggshells. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. There's nothing to live for no more. Cause I know ain't no getting up out of this. All you gotta do is say something. Doesn't matter who you is. All you gotta do is, yeah, he did take that pack. I don't even
Mm.
approach women in public no more because of stuff like that, because of accusations. Teach your people, don't get yourself in trouble. You're going to meet the right one who's going to risk it all when you play with them.
No, but it's happening. It's happening now. We remember there's stories that guys going around deleting them, getting them out of here.
Yeah,
They're not playing around.
they're not playing around. A lot of people got sick fathers they taking care of. They got households they taking care of. If you get vindictive and mad, let's not forget, do you remember the football player in Florida who the girls went and called her brothers to go do something? He had them went and put the AK out and
AK,
Yeah,
crashed
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
yeah.
We covered that, didn't we?
We
We
covered. Yeah,
did
we
cover
covered
that.
that.
Yeah, we covered
People
that.
forgot about that. She was married, lying. He had let the thing go and somebody lost their life. I'm telling you, we standing on businesses there. People are going to get deleted by them accusations if it's false.
Joe
If
Harden
it's
said,
false.
Jordan Harden said, white women tears are
It's 100.
dangerous.
You right. I stay
Yeah,
far away from them, Joe Hurd.
I heard,
No, but
I
then
was,
first outcomes they say no, black women do it more than black men
but
than
the thing
anything.
but the thing is, it's like that's true. But the thing is, it's like when it comes to white women, especially, and like I said, I heard a lot of stories. You know, when it comes to tears, when the white women call the police, they're coming, and they ain't gonna immediately arrest them. And the
Listen,
thing is, it's like they,
No, but black women don't call the police. That's the issue. We telling black women today to call the police.
yeah. But the thing is, it's
We
like
don't. They don't call the police enough.
But the thing is, it's like it's like they treat black women a little bit different than white women. Sometimes some police they don't believe black women sometimes.
Yeah,
Even
because
with even with
because
marks.
no, because the thing is, because black women normally take it out on their own hands. They don't call the authorities. That's why we always say Like when I tell a black woman always getting involved, or I hear my sister say she always getting into some form of issue, I said just call the police. Don't the police? That's their job. If you're not doing that, then why the hell are we funding them for? We're not just funding them just because of white folks.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the issue with our community. We don't trust the police enough.
Mm-hmm.
I can't talk about that. We talked about that all the time.
Yeah. We actively historically we don't trust the police because of the relationships that's in the neighborhood. We do need them, but then you got a few bad apples who say, "Hey, we're going to take advantage." Now we say we don't trust all of them at all.
Like, First Sound say they say, but most black men get accused by black women. That's a statistical fact.
Hey, Fresh Sound, they
Be
saying
careful
that's
with that.
Hey, Chad said that's big cap. One of four women are MSA.
Chad, what's going on? What's happening,
We got
Chad? He
you.
say black women. He said what he say? Black women don't call the police. Big cap.
Yeah.
When the last time you ever seen black women? Like, let's be honest, Chad. When did you ever see a black woman say call the police? Let's be honest here. We from the same hood. Come on. Look at even Hakeem knows.
You see, I didn't say nothing.
He's in the building.
He said,
maybe they call it the suburbs, but I don't think they're in the urban areas.
Jordan. I used to live in the suburbs. When I had my apartment, I used to live in the suburbs. Literally, there was a police car on each block.
Mm-hmm.
I can't been there. He'll tell you it was a police on each block.
Where he live at, you can't play them type of games. You getting locked up.
You call the police, they like right there. They got neighborhood watchers, man. The area I used to live in. And then when I went back to the hood, I'm saying like, yo, the hood is like there's no cops nowhere.
No,
they know they ain't gonna call them.
Hey, you could walk out in the middle of the street and whip your thing out and just take a fresh piss and whip it back in. While people are walking. And people wave while you're taking the piss. Hey, what's up?
They doing a lot here in LA. You see a lot of that.
Thank you, Sophia Grace. She said it. Look, we don't call as much as we should. I'm telling you, they don't call the police. They do not call the police. You can look at the FBI report. It'll tell you everything. In the FBI report, it will tell you everything. How many times people call the police? White folks call the police every 5 to 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
No, hey, listen, Sapphira Grace, don't say that. She say we're being punched in the face. Come on.
That's any man. I don't believe.
Come
that.
on, Sapphira Face.
That's too far.
Come on.
Yeah, that's too far.
Grace, come on, baby, sweetheart, come on.
But I'm not gonna lie, she's speaking facts. Hakeem.
But you know what? Since he said that, let me say that. Let me jump into the next topic on that, and you know, and this is very sad. And this topic is about a 15-year-old girl worked at McDonald's. Apparently, something happened. She was coming outside. I don't know. She was fucking out and everything. But apparently, it was a video show of a man, literally attacking her and stabbing on her head and everything. And right now, he was called. Actually, you know what? Let me pull out the article real quick. And this happened in the city of St. Louis. I'm gonna read the article about it. The man, he has been caught, but yeah, there was apparently, I guess he was clocking out of work and everything. And if you look at once we show the video, we'll have more details. But I'm gonna
listen.
No, but Sophia's not lying. She's telling the truth.
Listen, Sophia, I'm not saying, Sophia Grace, please forgive me. I'm not saying that I don't believe you. I'm just saying the way you packaged it make it seem like it was ongoing, like it's mass spread. We're not punching, like black men are not randomly punching women in the face.
Men in general is not
no, but they're not punching them in the face, but women are being harmed by black men though.
No, yeah, but it's not.
Especially in Philadelphia.
She said, "Look." She said, "Look at New York." Yes. Now that you have a point.
Because I can't even talk about that.
Yeah. That I'm gonna agree with you. New York is different. I don't know what's going on over there. We got it. We have to get a tactical team to suppress that. Go ahead, brother.
Go ahead. It's not a joke. You're right, Shiesty. It's not a joke.
Yeah, so here's the article. So a 25-year-old man is in custody after a fight outside of McDonald's in St. Louis County in which a 15-year-old employee had her head smashed into the ground. Police are still seeking information about others involved in the fight. The video that we do have of the incident posted on social media alleged that shows his name is Johnny Riggs pulling Araya Lynch by her hair in the parking lot and assaulting her multiple times near the drive-thru of the restaurant. The video shows numerous others involved in a fight, and police say they are interested in talking to any other witnesses and victims who may help in identifying our suspects. Lynch family says that the fight included a number of adults who came into the North County McDonald's on April 7th, beginning harassing the young employees. Police say that Riggs went into the establishment when Lynch was working her shift behind the counter. He got upset and threw a tray into an electronic menu. Employees escorted Rick outside where he seemingly grew more belligerent. He then pulled Lynch to the ground and stomped on her head twice, according to police. Rick was charged with felony assault and misdemeanor property damage from the incident. The attack left Lynch with a concussion, fractured skull, and a frontal lobe damage, which I believe this is the front. And the family are doing a GoFundMe to help pay for the medical expenses. So go ahead, Hakeem, play the click, and after that, we're gonna chop it up.
Morning in North St. Louis County, police are searching for the suspects who were involved in a large fight at a McDonald's.
A teen was taken to the hospital after the feud, and it was all caught on camera. Only First Alert 4 is hearing from the 15-year-old victim. Cameron Bopp is live where it happened this morning with the latest on the investigation. Cameron.
Yeah, good morning, and we will show part of that video here in just a moment, but we do want to warn you it is graphic. To give you some context first, though, we're right near 367 and Parker here in North St. Louis County. It was at this McDonald's right behind me, specifically the drive-through lanes back there, that police say that fight really escalated earlier this week. The teen victim, an employee here, telling us she was stomped on by a grown man.
I just want him in jail and charges to be pressed. I just was trying to protect myself at the moment.
Yeah, that teen victim speaking only to First Alert 4 there. Now, she is okay, but again, the video coming up here might be hard to watch. Here is that moment captured on the cell phone of a witness. You can see McDonald's employee, 15-year-old Araya Lynch, in the red shirt getting dragged by that man before he appears to then stomp her head into the ground. And it doesn't stop there. He takes a swing at her face as well, leaving the teen with head and nose injuries. Now, police say this all went down in the McDonald's drive-thru Sunday evening here in North County. Lynch tells First Alert 4 several customers were being rude and loud after pulling up to get some food, so she told them to come inside if they wanted to place their order. That is when those customers started swinging. We're told even spitting on at least 4 workers before taking the fight outside.
They was getting loud and doing the most and being obnoxious in the drive-thru. So we said, if you wanted to get your order took, come inside.
That's nasty. How would you like if somebody was to spit on you? And then he lunged towards me and told me that he was finna punch me.
The owner and operator of this McDonald's sent us a statement saying, quote, ensuring the safety of both our employees and customers is paramount. We have a strict workplace violence policy. My team is fully cooperating with the St. Louis County Police in their investigation. Now, County PD tells us they are continuing their search for suspects this morning. In addition to that man that appears to have smashed Lynch's head into the ground, they say they're also working to learn about any more potential victims and witnesses. Live in North County, Cameron Bopp.
Bro, she's only 15.
Yeah, so they did find the guy, and then he is, like I said, he is getting charged up and everything. So go ahead. I'm sorry with you, Hakeem. What's your take on the story?
So now, I don't want people to think I'm a hypocrite. We need to put a bounty on his head and have a public beating. 100 lashes, butt naked. Where the family stomps on his head. Now, I don't condone no beating on women. We need to get him off the streets. We need to get him stripped naked. We need to get him black tarred and feathered. We need to make an example. That was uncalled for. We do not know how to do conflict resolution. If some people in our community needs to stay in jail. If I had the money, I'll put a $10,000 bounty on his head so we can beat him up.
Joe no hurt him. You're right. That ain't no man. That's a demon, bro. You
Yeah,
hit a 15-year-old girl, bro.
yeah. We need to
That's
get him
something.
tarred and feathered.
Yeah, that's something totally different. See, I didn't know how drastic it was. You get what I'm saying? I thought you probably like, slap her. No, he literally beat her down.
Yeah.
That's something internal. Like that's something serious. That was now I get why the reason why black women sometimes feel unsafe around black men. I do understand that. Because stuff like that is crazy. And not only that, I keep saying it, and Natasha Vincent, our mother, she always holding it down. She said it all the time. That's why I don't go outside. And I see
Yeah.
why. Women are being attacked, and now little girls are being attacked by older black men. That's crazy. Crazy. Nah, I can't even say he deserves 100 lashes. I don't think he does. I think he need to get hung.
A 1,000 lashes.
You talking
No,
about 1,000? Like he need to get hung.
1,000. I'm talking
That's a
about.
demon, bro. Some
Yeah,
of this
I'm talking
demons,
about
bro.
a public beating where the men in the family stomps on his head. We slash him and beat him naked up in front of the McDonald's. Throw tar on him, feather him, slap him in his mouth. To prove a point, they do it in Africa. We need to have a tactical team. When a woman gets beat up, the tactical team is released.
Bro, that's traumatic. That little girl. Not like little girl is gonna be afraid of black men.
No, definitely. But listen, this is the point where I can agree with the lady on this. This is not good. It makes us
At
look
all.
bad.
Really bad.
It makes us look bad.
Really bad.
And these are the guys that needs to be extinguished from our neighborhood, and they do bring a fear factor amongst women, especially women that we look like us. I just don't want them to blanket that all over. Okay. I just don't want them to blanket that all over black men and saying every black man is doing it, because all it takes is for one man to do it to ruin for everybody. So the tactical team needed to be dispersed. I'm wondering, where was the men at the McDonald's?
That was it. One thing I like about the Nation of Islam. When they see trouble like that, they always around and they resolve it very quickly. They ain't know
Very,
why.
very clearly. Very,
So
very
I'm
good.
saying that structure, what you saying, Hakeem, I do agree with.
Yeah.
Not only that, but you did ask a good question. Where are the men? And that's just like, yo, back up. Like, hold up.
Yeah.
These are young girls, man.
You see what I'm saying? But here's the thing. This is what happened. This one thing I understand that I learned this. A lot of girls don't have gangster brothers. They don't have gangster fathers. Because that young black girl, if that would have happened and she had some steppers on her team, he would have been gone that same night.
Yeah.
Or we didn't hear anything from the father either.
Where's the dad at? That's another thing I'm wondering. Where's the dad at? Like that, he would have been handled that same night. Calls would have been made.
Yeah.
Calls would have been made.
Of course, Safari, have a blessed night. Thank
Have
you
a
for your
blessed night,
input.
Safari Grace.
We got to interview you soon, Safari, but I'm going to hit you up in the back end because, she has some really, really good intakes, especially about so many different topics. She is amazing. Now that, guys, make sure you subscribe to She's Rising Soul. But go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, for me, I agree with you, but both of y'all 100%. This is the type of man that definitely needs to get off the streets. Stuff like this, as black men, we need to be more protective. Because you definitely, I don't know if she has a father, because we can see that, or a brother or an uncle, or something like this. Stuff like this. This is, like I said, it is a bad look. It's very sad because we should be showing our younger women, especially for our age, that, as men, as a black man, we need to be protectors and everything. And stuff like this, it just it dropped us like 4 or 5 steps back. And and it's crazy, it's crazy to see something like that in the city of St. Louis and everything. Because when women look like this, it's like to see a black man literally stomping her skull into the ground. It's crazy. And I don't know if this man was on drugs. I don't know if he was high, he was drunk, or whatever. Because he was acting belligerent inside of McDonald's and everything. Acting crazy. I wish more witnesses can come out and see and talk about that and address that situation. I don't know if there was any man that was in the McDonald's. I don't know if it was like in the midday morning or anything like that, because they wasn't really particular what time it happened and everything. Yeah, but when it comes to stuff like this, it's like I said, it don't happen in the city in St. Louis. It happened in Detroit, New York, Miami, LA, whatever. We as men, we have to address this, and we definitely have to address this as soon as possible, because if this keeps continuing, it's going to be more of a the black man, he's the demon or the devil to the black woman. It's going to get to that point of it's going to be that black men, they're the dirtiest, they're the lowest of the lowest and everything, because they beat all black women. So, it's important to, make sure, as black men, we have that structure, we have that group, and build that group, build in our neighborhood, especially, and it starts with the family and everything when it comes to fathers, uncles, brothers, is to make sure that, if our sisters, our mothers, grandmothers, cousins, if anything's going wrong, we are there, and to me, we need to see that when it's extra stuff is like this would happen. I just wish, when the LA news, the St. Louis news, they reported this. I just wish when a black man would step up and say, hey, we need to protect our black women. We can't have anything like that. But unfortunately, we didn't have that. So hopefully in the future, but situations happen like this, hopefully we'll see a black man comes first, even though it's a father or brother. Anybody say, hey, we're not taking this no more. We're gonna stand up for our black women and we're gonna protect our black women. Point blank, period.
Down there, but shout out to Killer Swag. He's in the building. Of course, Just Hear Me Out was in the building. We just shot to see you, big dog. We ain't see you in a minute. So
Love
when
to
we
see
actually
you, man.
saw
Glad
you,
to see
really,
you. Glad to see
we were like, yo, it look like he rose from the dead. Not only that, but shout out to not only that, but the lovely Brownie Ellie is also in the building.
Pretty
So
brown.
no, I love her skin. Brownie Ellie have good, beautiful skin. No, the women over here, Hakeem, have beautiful skin. And there's no competition to Ashton. Ashton is on top. The women you have over there are gorgeous, gorgeous black women. I'm like,
Hey,
yo, I'm so
I'm
proud
trying
of
to
you,
be
big
like
dog.
him.
No, but this story here is very hurtful, because now you're starting to see why black women don't trust black men, and then why we are always have the friction within our relationship, because stuff like that. We need to do better as men. We need to set the example. The real black man, need to really step up and show these women that we are totally different for those type of men. Those, to me, those are not men. Those are demons, and they should be eradicated. I know Hakeem said give them lashes. No, they need to be gone, because you got to set an example that, hey, we not messing around like that. Lashes, what are you gonna do? You be like, people like, oh, all they gonna do is just give me lashes. But when you delete it, when you're out of here, people start acting different. That's all I gotta say on that, Jordan. Go ahead with the next one.
All right, on to the next topic. Oh, here's a good one. We're going to talk about the sports commentator Stephen A. Smith. So Stephen A. Smith, I believe, was for Friday on the weekend. He was on the Fox News, and as Stephen A., he's on First Take. He has his podcast. Shout out to him and everything. But he was on Fox News talking about Donald Trump, and he got a lot of backlash of saying how black Americans in general can relate to Donald Trump because of him going, getting, a lot of charges against him, and he's on trial right now in New York and everything. Even though he's gonna find a way to beat that, and he feels like Black Americans can relate to him because he gets a lot of he gets a lot of charges against him because he usually getting charges after charges, not just from you know New York, but other states and other cities as well and everything. But yeah, Stephen A. When Stephen A. still said what he said, he got a lot of backlash. Just not just from black Americans, but white people and a lot of races in general. So we do have a clip of what he was talking about, and after that, we're going to chop it up. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Tell you something. As much as people may have been abhorred by Donald Trump's statement weeks ago, talking about how black folks, he's hearing that black folks find him relatable because what he's going through is similar to what black Americans have gone through. He wasn't lying. He was telling the truth. When you see the law enforcement, the court system, and everything else being exercised against him, it is something that black folks throughout this nation can relate to with some of our historic, iconic figures. We've seen that happen throughout society. So no matter what race, what ethnicity you may emanate from, we relate to you when you're suffering like that because we know we have. And that's what he articulated. But I got to tell you something. As much as people may have been abhorred by Donald Trump's statement.
Yeah, so with that, with the relatability as, it's right, Trump, he's a white man, and black people are black people, a lot of people, with Stephen A. saying some type of that because the thing with Stephen A. With him jumping into politics, because a lot of people believe, he's a Trump supporter and everything. He doesn't like Joe Biden. He said that in his podcast. So a lot of people feel like with Stephen A., we jump with that relatability of a white man that's in Donald Trump. It's kind of relatable of what Black Americans feels like and everything. A lot of people was on Stephen A's ass about it and everything, and I feel like there's some people that has mixed reviews, but when Stephen A say that, a lot of people was on his ass about it, and it's something to talk about. So I'm passing to you, Ronnie. What's your take when Stephen A said about Donald Trump being relatable to Black Americans?
He kind of is related to pretty much like Hakeem said, with all these false accusations, and all the false things that they put on black men in America. So that's pretty much what they're doing with Trump. They're saying Trump is this, Trump is that, Trump is going to corrupt America. They said the same thing about when it comes to the aspect of black men. Black man is ass. Black man don't do this. Black man don't take care of his kids. Black man, it's the same narrative. So you do kind of see the comparison between the black man, and also the image of Donald Trump. You kind of do see the similarities. Now, when it comes to the aspect of when it comes to other races of people in the community, remember sometimes they tend to have more lenient to them when it comes to the aspect of the black man. I'm just being honest. So that's why he said that. That's very much why he said that comment, and not only that, but he did that to go viral as well, because he knew right now Trump is hot. He'll do anything to go viral. And Shiesty Boy made me laugh. He say, "Black men are so slow." I can't go ahead, man.
The problem is, man, people are entitled to his opinion. I think that he was well warranted to say what he wanted to say. I just think people didn't know how to take it. And if it doesn't agree with you, it's going to be a problem. There's all similarities in things, even though it's not 100% wholly exact of it. You know what I'm trying to say? A lot of people can mimic and say that black people suffering is similar to the Jews, the Ashkenazi Jew. We be correct. Nobody never questions that. Jews make comparisons all the time of their suffering and pain and what they go through, and they're associated with things. The only thing similar to that is the black suffering. What else to look at that? So, you know what I mean? And I didn't think that the comparison was wrong. Maybe not to the depth of the magnitude. But hey, it is what it is.
But I say this, y'all. I look at him. Let's just put Trump and Trump here and the Diddy situation here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with that, Diddy is here because with Diddy he's going down because Diddy is. I would say this: Diddy is not likable as Trump is. Trump is very. I ain't gonna lie. Trump is very, very likable. He's likable. A lot of especially, and he knew this. He knew this. I remember he said this 30 years ago. I don't know if it's on an Oprah Winfrey show, but he said if I ever run for president, I would run for as a Republican because Republican voice. He said they're he didn't say it like this, but he said Republicans are kind of dumb in a way. He knows how he win Republicans and everything. And the thing is about it is like, when he was in office, when he got voted into the president, a lot of people was like, "Oh my God, this is gonna be the end of the world and everything. The America is gonna go all the way down to zero and everything." But when he was in office, it wasn't like that. Did he struck a lot of commotion? Sure. Was he talking like the president? No, because he never been to politics like that and everything. But and what Stephen A. said that and everything when it comes to his criminal records and everything, he was talking about that in that situation. But thing is like we already know Trump's gonna I really believe he's gonna win this election. Especially in the situation he's in. He's in trial right now because of the situation. We talked about this back on Friday that somebody literally burned himself at the Trump trial. Crazy. So are there some similarities of what he's going through right now? Yes, but I'm not gonna be in Stephen A's head on what he was saying. I kind of get it. I can kind of compartmentalize what he's saying and everything. But for the average, but when people was listening to him and everything, some people was like, oh no, what the hell Stephen A. Smith talking about? What the hell you know about politics and everything? His ass is still straight to sports, basketball, stick to first take and everything. But the thing is like with Donald Trump and everything, even though cities are trying to, get on him, they're trying their best as possible, not just, I'll just say, half of the nation that don't want him to be president again. But my thing is, it's like, how I look at it, this is what I believe, even though Biden is in this office, what has Biden really have, especially in our community, what has Biden done in his 4-year tenure to want him to vote for him again that he does for our community? I can really think to really, really, really nothing what Biden has done and what black people see what Trump has done and everything, and how everybody was saying, when he got voted into president, it's going to be one of the natural disasters that we ever seen in history. But when he was in his first term and everything, I didn't feel nothing. I didn't feel anything like that. It wasn't that bad. I just felt like when Trump was in change, I feel like he was comical. He made me laugh a lot. But and because in the economy, he did some good things with the economy and everything. I feel like with Trump, I mean with Joe Biden right now, it's like with the inflation and everything. He's not doing what he said he was going to do, especially with the student loans. He was saying that, before he got elected, he said, I'm going to clear all of these student loans, and he still hadn't done that yet. I remember a lot of people don't remember, 3 years ago, we talked about this before. Y'all remember when Joe Biden gave out crack pipes? Y'all remember that? He was giving out crack pipes. What the hell you giving out crack pipes for? That's what I want to say, But then again, back to Trump, and to Stephen A. With Stephen A. he said, I agree with Ronnie. He went viral on that. He went viral. He puts money into his pocket. It makes his podcast a little bit more popular. And I feel like with Stephen A. he might. And it looks like Stephen A. he's going to endorse Donald Trump as president and everything, which that's his right to choose and everything. But a lot of celebrities, it not when it comes to this election, they're not gonna jump into it because, I remember The Rock said this a few weeks ago. It's like, he want to. A lot of celebrities want to be in that position. It's like, it's either Democrat versus Republican. It's head to head and everything. If you're a Democrat, you're a bad person. If you're a Republican, you're a bad person. Which is not true. You believe what you want to believe. You're in America. If you're a Democrat, if you're a Republican, or if you're independent, freedom rights, whatever, you choose what you want to choose and everything. But with Stephen A, I just feel like, he really he just feel like with Trump, he wasn't that bad when he was in office and everything. And he feels like, with Biden, what he's doing, that's his job he's doing, he feel like he's doing a terrible job, not just him, but many others. And he just feel like, if Trump is in office, he feels like the economy will be better. He feels like, even the war with the Russians and Ukraine, and also what's happening in Israel, I believe he feels like he doing a better job what Joe Biden's doing right now. But with Stephen A, he just kind of say what he's saying, and he got viral from it. And with Donald Trump, and like I said, I feel like on his podcast, because he's not gonna do it the first thing, but on his podcast, you're gonna see more and more of Stephen A really endorsing him of getting Trump back into office, because what Joe Biden is doing right now, when I'm seeing with Joe Biden, he's not doing the job what he's supposed to. And a lot of Black Americans are seeing that with Joe Biden of what they want to see change, what Joe Biden is voting for. But Joe Biden, he's not producing the results that he's supposed to. And they look at that with Donald Trump and say, Trump, he does what he does. He might be comfortable and everything. He might not sound like, when he goes to those speeches and everything, he might not sound like the president. But when it comes to, his work as being the president, it is not so bad of what Joe Biden is doing right now and what he said he was going to do. And that's how some Black Americans feel about, how they want Donald Trump back into office.
No, that's fact, and I think he is going to get back into office. No hands down. I don't see nobody beating him. I'm sorry, I don't see nobody beating him. Now that aside to Miss Reed is in the building. Hey, Miss Reed, how's it going?
Hey, Miss Reed, good to see you.
But not only that, but at the end of the day, we have a couple more topics to cover. So, Jordan, the main topic of the day, you already know. Everybody's been waiting for this one. Kanye West.
Yeah,
let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So Kanye West, he was on a podcast called the Download. Shout out to the Download. And one of the topics he was kind of trending on, he was talking about how Kanye West, he has a rich baby daddy named Lucid and Universal. And he said he likes my daddy. He likes my daddy control the spins, and the daddy got the DSP and everything. A lot of this Kanye West will be saying some things. Some things that it might go off of people's heads and everything. But Kanye, for me, Kanye, we do speak some type of truth. It's like I kind of get and everything. So we do have a clip of what Kanye was saying about Drake and everything. Like he has a rich baby daddy that's kind of pushing him, getting the money, and also maybe kind of him endorsing Sexy Red because of the last almost year or so. You can see, Drake, which is with Sexy Red, is kind of pushing her. It's really pushing her to the mainstream, and kind of seeing that Sexy Red is going to be there for the long run. So go ahead, King, play the clip of Kanye. After that, we're going to chop it up.
Rich baby daddy is like Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucien and Universal.
Wow.
He's like, man, my daddy got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my daddy control the spins. My daddy got the DSPs. My daddy. Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucien.
So all of his streams in the number ones is controlled by someone named Lucien.
Well, Lucien worked for people who control the banks in Africa. They say rich baby daddy is like Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucien and Universal.
Wow.
So I'm not saying Kanye is really beefing with Drake right now, but you can see that Kanye knows. Like I said, he's been in the rap industry for over 20-something years right now, and he's kind of seeing, how Drake is really being pushed because Drake, he's one of the hottest rappers out right now and everything. And Kanye, he's just speaking his piece of, what's going on with Drake and everything, and what's his, how he sees it, how he's getting his money, and how how Universal is really pushing Drake, when it comes to album sales, him being the top tier, the top rapper out right now. So go ahead, Hakeem. I'm passing you. What's your take with Kanye West saying such things he said about Drake?
I can't. Just hit me out. Say it looked like you were crying.
Yes, tears of joy. Tears of joy. Um, everything he said is correct. A lot of Drake music that we could tell that somebody's behind it at times, but then we also could say, and I'm playing devil's advocate, maybe he doesn't have nobody that pushing him. Maybe he's just that talented. But we know the music industry have willers and dealers. They push whoever they want to push at times. So I think he's warranted for his opinion. You know what I mean? I think it shouldn't be overshadowed. I think it needs to be heard and listened to and fact checked.
Okay, but here's the thing. I think if you ask me, you think Kanye West jealous of Drake? Yeah, of course he is. Why? Drake been having back-to-back hits. He been having numerous collabs, and then the collabs he been having with people they singles go number one. No, granted, Kanye West right now he has songs that's out right now that hit number one in the charts, but it's not highly being promoted because of what his anti-Semitic rhetoric against the Jews. So that's what messed Kanye West up. But if you ask me right now, Drake is on top. I don't see nobody taking Drake out of the throne yet because he been just dropping hits. And now that he been very versatile in his music. He not staying in one. He's not doing one thing. He doing other things. He's seeing what's hot right now, and he's mimicking that, and that's why he's able to go where he's at now. Now I believe what Kanye was. Everything that come out of Kanye West's mouth is not crazy. I would say I kind of agree with him when it comes to the aspect of the record label. Of course, the record label is the one pushing him forward because they see him as the golden goose. They see him as the gold mine. Right now, Drake is hot, especially after the beef situation. Forget about it. Drake has been killing it. So the record label gonna push him forward. They're not gonna really push Kanye West forward at all. And Shiesty Bum say Jordan stay hating on Sexy Red. He's not the only one. I be hating on Sexy Red too. I ain't gonna lie to you. But go ahead, Jordan. Your take on it. But did he step away?
Yeah, he
Hakeem.
stepped away. Yeah,
Oh,
so
oh yeah. So go ahead, Hakeem.
yeah,
Continue
he'll
with
be
his point.
back. But like we all know the industry's rigged half the time. You know what I mean? And some
And
people,
how so? You said the industry rigged, but how so? If Drake is hot right now,
he
he
is
is.
hot. He has always been hot, and some things are undeniable. But there's certain people they push that you be like, did they push this? If this was it, I do think Sexy Red is an industry plant because her music is destructive. Shiesty Bum,
Mm. Is it
so
really? Is it really destructive? Sexy red.
ooh,
Sexy red.
very very destructive, very very destructive.
But no, but sexy red is mimicking people like Trina, all them people that did it back then. Kim.
They were destructive back then. We just ain't know no better.
Oh my gosh. I think we older. That's what it is. Because the older generation was doing what the same that we're doing now.
Yeah, we just ain't know no better. Like pow 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 pow.
No, but Kanye West is jealous of Jay Z. I'm just being honest. He's jealous because Jay Z, not Jay Z. Sorry, Drake. My mistake. Drake is the hottest thing right now.
Hmm.
I'm just so I think his jealousy is just it's just coming out. Drake, I think what every time he book a show is like what over $1 million.
Yeah,
Kanye can't even book a show right now.
he can't. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Since this is the hottest music I've ever heard him put, like ever heard him like put
That's
out.
what I'm saying.
That shit is
That's what I'm
that shit
saying.
is
He dropping classic. Drake right
yeah.
now dropping classic. Kanye ain't. You know, I would say even after his apology, so I think that's why he's hurting because even after he apologized, it seemed like he still is not given the opportunity that he wants. So
I'm like,
Yeah, no, Shiesty, I agree with you. I think he is mad. He's mad. He's upset because his music is not getting pushed the way Drake's music is getting pushed. So that's why now, once again, because he's being emotional, and he has the right to be because of his statement. He's a human being at the end of the day, and so that was I understand where he's coming from when it comes to the aspect of the music industry. But Hakeem said the music industry is red, but I don't see the music industry as red. I just see it like Drake just pushing out great music.
I get it. I get it.
Do you truly get it?
I do, man. You know, when I sit here and just say, he says, only men can be destructive in hip hop. Maya Reed, are you
She
sure?
coming in with the uppercut.
Maya, what about Sexy Red, Little Kim, Foxy Brown? Maya,
Hakeem,
baby.
they mimicking the men.
They not
Booty
mimicking the
shaking
men.
and titties and butts. So
No,
they're mimicking the men.
we not doing this. Pow, 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 pow.
And Sugar Bro, Sachi was saying Jordan State hating on Sexy Red. I have no hate on Sexy Red. Sexy Red is doing this thing right now. She sees the hottest thing right. It's either her or the gorilla, but like I said, Sexy Red, she's not missing right now. So even though I don't agree with what she's doing, but like y'all said, the history we've seen with Little Kim and Trina and everything, and now it's like we're getting like for me, it's like I'm getting older now. It's like, okay, why are we keep pushing this, this high sexuality type of things and everything? That's the thing right there. Is it's just like when you get older, you have a change of mind. You don't want to see black women keep pushing this high sexual type of music and everything with Sukiyama and everything. You want to see something different, and we all getting older about that and everything. But so going back to Kanye, Kanye, he knows the industry. He's been in the industry for, like I said, 20 plus years and everything. So he knows that Drake, he's the machine right now who's trying to is pushing everything, and you see how Drake, he's jumping on these younger artists, which is smart. Nicki Minaj too, and trying to stay relevant and everything, which is a good thing and everything. But yeah, Kanye West, he knows what's going on. If the situation that happened a couple of years ago for him, he'd probably be the number one artist as we speak right now. Doing the tours and everything. But the situation that he did, it hurt him. Lost a lot of money. He lost some fans, and he lost that. Now he's at a position that he wants to go back to music and want to go back on tour, but a lot of arenas they want to accept him because the stuff he did in the past and everything. But Kanye, like I say, he knows what's going on. He's speaking his truth, and I don't think he's lying about it and everything. And other than that, Kanye just hopefully he'll get back into music, because I feel like Kanye West comes to music, he's a genius, and hopefully we can see him back into arenas and everything. But how's it looking right now? I don't think it's going to happen.
Good point. I don't know. You see Shiesty Bone comment. She like, man, he pushed deletion and also drugs.
Shiesty, I'm crying because you lying out your face. You're lying out your face, Shiesty. Men don't push no deletion in drugs.
Yeah, but it is sad. It's crazy, man. But let's see what happens. Let's see Drake on Kanye attack what Kanye West is saying. That's what everybody's waiting for. Everybody waiting for Drake to respond, or he might not address it at all, because I think he knows Kanye West is just trying to get attention right now because he's down. I was gonna say Kanye West is down bad. I take that back. I don't think he's down bad. He's not getting an opportunity. So I'm not gonna say he's down bad because he still have a number one singer right now.
Oh my God, the new singer, boy, that shit is fire. Like it's fire. But
you listen to it? Kanye West?
Yeah.
I ain't listened to it yet.
Listen, I'll sign the Kanye West today if you give me a record deal.
Mm. Even though
You know,
after his rhetoric,
I still sign to him. That's still my brother.
mm.
That's still my brother. Hallelujah, that's still my brother.
All right, all right. We're gonna go back go to the next topic. We're gonna go back to the towards the politics of Donald Trump, and this is the go by John Legend. So John Legend went viral. He went major viral, calling Donald Trump, explaining how Donald Trump is one of the racist people in America. He is racist to his core. Deep in his core, he feel like he's a down low racist, and how he speaks and how he speaks to people, how he speaks with his speeches and everything. But nonetheless, we got a clip of what John Legend was talking about, and after that, we're gonna chop it up. Go ahead, Akeem.
His life that he believes black people are inferior, like he believes that to his core, in his bones. He wouldn't let us live in his buildings back in the day. But also, when you hear some of the stray comments he makes, he clearly believes in a genetic hierarchy of humanity and is racially determined. So he is a tried and true, like dyed in the wool racist. Like, in the core of his being, he's a racist. So I don't want to hear what he has to say about what he's done for black people. He's done very little for us, and he is at his core truly a racist. And you even hear what he says about immigration and which countries he wants people to come in from. They all are very white.
That is true. That's something pretty universal about them.
Made it clear throughout his life that he believes black people are inferior. Like he believes that to his core, in his bones. He wouldn't let us live in his buildings back in the day. But also,
So yeah, John Legend feels what he feels about Donald Trump. He feels like he's a racist. Cold-heartedly, he's a racist. And he feels like I said, he don't do anything but black people. So I'm gonna pass to you, Ronnie. Do you agree or disagree with what John Legend was saying about Donald Trump?
Shout out to Why High. He is pushing the Democratic agenda, of course. A lot of people say Trump is a racist, but clearly you have a one that's in office right now who's clearly is a racist, but you're just not paying attention to it because if we was taught, especially when it comes to the aspect of the black community, Democrats don't do nothing wrong. Everything they say is right, and that's pretty much it. The Republicans bad. Now, I'm not a Republican. I'm not Democrat either. I don't go for neither both parties. I look at the aspect who has the best policy, and I think that's what they're missing here. They focus on the wrong thing, and that's why it's gonna be the detriment of the black community. It happens so many times over and over and over again. People voted Joe Biden in because he said I'm gonna get rid of the student loan debt, and you saw how that happened. And majority of people that have student loan is not only white but also are black women. They have a lot of student loan debt, and they was praying and hoping that he was going to get rid of it. He did not do that. Nope. So that's what I'm saying. It's the lies the Democratic Party tells. Republican Party do the same thing too. I'm not gonna be hypocrite and say they don't. They do too. Both parties do lies. But I always tell people when you're making a drastic decision, focus on which party is going to benefit your community. Now, on the aspect of Donald Trump, there were stories that have been told about how he wouldn't let black people into his hotel, that they will normally mark their name down, like they'll put like an initial somewhere to make sure that this person is black, not to allow him in the hotel. You got to keep it in mind. Trump was the same guy that let Kodak Black out of jail. He let so many people out of jail during his presidency. If he was so racist, he wouldn't do that. He would just let them in there and throw away the keys. Joe Biden would have left Brittany Griner where she was at, and the only reason why he was pushing for it so hard because that community was pushing for it. That's why he did it. He would have left Brittany right over there in Russia. So it's like, okay, how can someone be a racist who clearly let so many black people go during his presidency, it doesn't make any sense. You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta make it make sense. It doesn't make any sense. When the last time you ever heard Joe Biden letting somebody out of jail? You rarely hear it. But go ahead, Akeem.
I want people. I want people to. Ash say he is a racist. Yes, yes. We're not disputing that, but he's the type of racist that I love. But I also want to people to define what is racist. What do you find as racist? Who do you find as being racist? Um, I think that the bandwagon mentality has stifled our growth, thinking that we follow Democrats off the cliff and trying to understand this and not understand, like, okay, are we going to focus on his um his opinions about people or what he's going to do for the country as a whole? Because your boy done said some pretty wild stuff this last year, and he has not done anything I've asked him to do.
Yep, big fact.
So we have to look at it from that point, like, and then we say this, because we're trying to find talking points of things that to make him look negative, to say, okay, this is the reason why we don't want him here. Is he not an
Look at
effective?
just hear me out comment. You didn't see just hear me out comment? We forgot that. He
Mm.
said, wait a minute. Joe Biden remind everyone that if you don't vote for me, vote for him. You're not black.
I've never heard that. Yeah. Like that's the wildest shit I've ever heard. And I haven't heard no liberal question that. He says Ash A has a good point. She said there are only two wagons. We gotta hitch our interest to one. Most definitely. And I like that you say that. Whatever political views align with you or what best gonna serve you, you do that. But here's the problem. When people are very vocal about it, you start to say, okay, you're gonna vote for him? He's a racist. That's the main thing that people say. Like 90% of the, like
No,
90.
no, but actually, when he said he was gonna grab women by they JJ, woman he was talking about, he wasn't talking about black women. He was talking about white women. Two different things. How can you be? He wasn't talking about black women. He was talking about white women.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense. If he was a racist, he was talking about, oh, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do that to black women. He didn't say that. It was his own kind. It doesn't matter. It does matter. It does matter. Oh, go ahead. I can't. Sorry about that.
No. You was right on point. And yo, a lot of this state has just been spoken for, and this and that. We just need to understanding the situation we're in, and then that's what that is.
Yeah. My thing is, it's like, from the Republican side or Democrat side, there racism in both sides, yes. As to the Republicans, they're more out speak for a type of racism. How maybe they're not gonna say it, but how they speak and everything. And some people feel that for Donald Trump. Because the Democrat side, they might not speak, but they might be close behind those type of racism, which is more likely you see in the Midwest. If you live in the South, you're gonna see in certain rural or suburban areas, you might see some type of racism because they're jump in front at you. When it comes to areas like in the Midwest, when I lived in, like some born and raised in Michigan, it's like, they like to hide the racism to, black people. And I kind of see that some of that doing with the Democrat side and everything. So it's like with the Republican, you like racism in your face, or like the Democrat, they might be racist, but they like to hide it. They like to be like a chameleon, even though they might say they're racist, but in heart they might be racist and everything. So it's either choice. You pull the figure and everything. With John Legend, he's a down-front Democrat, as we can see that. He has, talk about Democrats talking points and everything. I mean, not just him, there's others as well, and that's how he feels, and he feels that way, that's totally fine and everything. But, with the Joe with the Joe Biden and everything. I did not like what he said. If you don't vote for me, you're not black. And that was still to this day. That's still very cringe to me. And I won't be surprised that Joe Biden tried to do that again later on with his election period and everything.
Prime example. No, but prime example, you have like people that was big endorsement of the Democratic Party ain't doing it this year. Carly B say she ain't doing it this year. The Rock say he's not doing it this year. And The Rock is big. The Rock say he's not doing it this year. They already asked him and he said no. So what did that tell you? The Democratic Party has failed the American people. But yet, because they don't like Trump so much, to me, I always ask them, who could do the job right now? Like, name a person that can actually take over the presidency. With all this wars going on, the city in the uproar, the crimes, the everything ever since the pandemic. Who the student loan? Who could pretty much take over America right now? Name one person. My point is exactly there is none.
Justin Meow said, I like when the press was going to be critical of the president again with Trump. Then they went overboard. Then they go back to softball with Biden and everything. Yeah, that's how media plays. Yeah, that's how they play. And Justin Meow said, there's literally emails with everyone listed as who's getting paid. And then Hunter, which is Joe Biden's son, is going to pay the bad guys out of his share. And the only person not listed, he just says, "Oh, that's not my dad." That's true. That is true.
Yep. No, but not only that, but I don't know, Jordan, you saw it because I know we were about to end the show soon. But there was a topic I want you guys to see. It was about the OnlyFans. I don't know if y'all saw that one. It was about the OnlyFans. Let's talk about that real quick because it's been a lot of stigma out here that people think, oh, just because I do OnlyFans, I'm making a lot of money. Here is a content creator who is doing OnlyFans telling you that's not the truth. I don't know how Hakeem said. Hakeem said.
You and how much do you make?
So I'm an OnlyFans content creator. I'm in the top 0.1% of earners on the platform worldwide. Between $40,000 and $80,000 a month.
What is your weekly work week like?
So typically I'll probably shoot a couple of times a week and edit the videos, spend a lot of time marketing. I'd say I spend 60 to 80 hours a week working.
How long have you been in that role for?
I went full time a year ago. So it's been a pretty big year. I've traveled to the States a few times to shoot content with some big names. I make videos. It's been really fun.
Do you ever get judgment from peers, and how do you overcome that? Or are you just I don't care?
No, I'm pretty lucky as a man. Not many people judge you for being a sucker. I got a lot of female friends who have been cut off from their family and things like that. As a man, it's just handshakes and high fives from everyone.
Does your work impact your romantic relationships?
Yeah, it has lately. It's always been fun, and I'm not really looking for anything serious, so it's always great. But there's been a few times where girls will find out what I do, and then the plans fizzle.
What do you do, and how much do you make?
Sell out.
Do you ever get recognized?
Yeah, I have. I started showing my face a year ago. And yeah, it's been wild. Usually when people are drunk, they'll come up to me and say something, which is fun.
We're from a new jobs app called Get Ahead, and we operate like Tinder, so that means people can apply for jobs and also hire just by swiping right.
Out.
Do you ever get recognized?
Yeah.
So here's the scoop, okay? Because of course there's more to the interview. In the interview he breaks down. Of course they didn't really show it, but on the interview he breaks down how a lot of people miss it, and they fail to realize that when it comes to OnlyFans, it's only 1% of people actually making all the money. Majority of people are making crumbs. So he's part of the 1%. He's telling you hey, look, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. So most of the other people that actually say they're making a certain type of money on OnlyFans, normally it'd be capped. Go ahead, Hakeem, your thoughts when Jordan gets.
I always frowned upon OnlyFans, and we all know it even goes to the point with Instagram, TikTok, and there's only the top 10% on making the extreme amount of money. And a lot of people just don't understand, especially in that kind of field. You lose a lot by getting into that. It's just not worth it. And don't believe the hype. A lot of girls are selling their souls for the idea of a fast life and I don't know, a rich lifestyle. And if you want to sell your soul for money, go ahead.
But they're not making no money. That's the thing. We
They're
think
not.
they are. They're not.
They're not. Listen, the only way they're gonna make their money if they go full blown on prostitution on OnlyFans. You got to be like hitting. You got to be like selling yourself to the regular subscribers if you want to make that 100K a month. But they still selling their souls because they think they're gonna get it. Like when you got average girls who think, like I met one time an average security guard. They said, "Oh, I got an OnlyFans." I'm like, "What?"
What? Well, that's crazy.
I
Did you
looked
see
at
it?
her.
But did you see it? Did she show you
Hell
the?
nah.
No, not. Did you watch it? Did you see like the page?
No, I wasn't even interested. She wasn't even that cute. The fact of
Also,
the matter is,
She didn't show you the page. She didn't show you the page. Like, look.
no, she was telling me that she was promoting it like I was desperate or something. I say, pussy, like, you know what I mean? So it just the thing about it is like your morals got to be intact. I'm not judging, but you just not going to be respected at the end of the day.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, that's true. And like I said, and what the thing is about OnlyFans, it's so oversaturated right now. You know, a lot of people see that a very few of people that's in the 1%, 5%, or 10% of people is making this amount of money, and they see that it's like, okay, if that person making so much money, you know, why don't I join up on it and make some money? But the thing is like, you know, a lot of these celebrities, you know, or influencers, you know, they're like the top heavy people who's making most of the money and everything. You know, like I said, and you see them, you know, try to market their stuff on their Instagram, where they have like a little link you click on and everything, and also with TikTok and everything, and also with X/Twitter. And the thing is, it's like I feel like a lot of people don't realize it's like, you know, when it comes to, you know, people that's in the 1%, you know, not just the OnlyFans, but any of their top tier career, you know, there's only very small, like you said, 1% who's going to make that type of money, and everybody else is going to make, you know, average money or no money at all when it comes to OnlyFans and everything. And I feel like people, when they see stuff like that, you know, they get motivated, which is not wrong. If you feel like you're motivated, you have the patience to make that type of money. Because I feel like, you know, people, they think they can make their money, you know, real quickly, you know, overnight or something like that. This will get viral and all that type of stuff. And it doesn't work like that. You know, we see here at Kids Culture Radio, you know, when it comes to us, you know, we're not going to be on that bullshit. You know, it's going to take us, you know, a couple of years to get at where we get at and everything. And, you know, as us, you know, we're patient enough to do it. And you know, we all have the same mindset. It's like, you know, we're invested in what we want to do, and we're going to get what we're going to get to, you know. As long as we work together, we're going to get to that. When it comes to, you know, go back to the OnlyFans, it's like that. You know, some people, they jump into it and they feel like they're not getting the money. It's like, oh, you know, they lied to me. You know, I thought I was going to get this type of money, but I'm not going to get this type of money. And they jump out and everything, you know. And, you know, but when it comes to that guy, he's making the money. He's know what he's doing. Like I said, a lot of people like him, as in the 1%, they study, you know, the views, what people like in our generation, from people that in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, 60s. They do the hard work and study of how they can, you know, create a good content to appease others to come, not just see it once, but come back and back and back and everything. And it takes a hard work, you know, and it takes that certain drive to do what you're supposed to do and everything, you know, because, you know, a lot of people, you know, they jump into OnlyFans, and if it don't work in a month or so, they're done. You know, they don't think about creative ways of how to make their content factor. You know, they don't read, you know, a book. You know, I have a book that I got myself. It's like, you know, about, you know, how to be a YouTube influencer and everything. You know, breaking down certain things about how to be, you know, when it comes to views, when it comes to your live, like we're doing live stream, comes to your audience and everything. What type of content you're gonna produce that would, you know, entertain or like what you're doing. As we can see, you know, we have people that comes and boxes, you know, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays every day, on the daily, that we always support that watches us and everything. We appreciate that. But we always see that, we might, some people that enjoy us are gonna stick with us, they're gonna rock with us. And hopefully in the long line, more people can watch us and see it's like, hey, this is a concept I can watch, I'm gonna support and everything. That's why I'm gonna continue doing and everything. So yeah, but that 1%er, he knows what he's doing. He studied this, and he can continue to study this so he can make the money he's supposed to make. But the other people, the average people, they'll jump into it. They've been there for a little bit, and they feel like it might be too much work, or it might take a little bit longer than they're supposed to. They jump right out of it, and they think about something else they can do. They can make quick black cash or something like that. When it comes to content, not just for OnlyFans, it comes to YouTube, Instagram. A lot of people that see they got a lot of views, they got a lot of followers because they practice it, or they have the talent to do what they're supposed to do and everything. They're very consistent, and they feel like, hey, if I be consistent, it could take me 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, I'm going to put my heart into it. I'm going to be patient enough to do it. I'm going to put everything I got to get where I'm going to get at. And for some people, it might take a long time, but eventually, if they continue what they do, they still driven on what they do and what they want, and continue to push what they want, and they get it, they're gonna get it. And it's simple as that. But when it comes to the average people, they see some quick cash, they think that they could go viral for one video, cool, and then try again, and then go viral at all. It's like, wait, why am I getting the numbers that my first video did? I got like maybe 20,000, 30,000, 100,000 views, but when I just keep doing this stuff, they're not getting it. They're not looking at what type of viewers they're looking at, the age groups and everything. There's a lot of things goes around when it comes to content and being an influencer and everything. So if you can build your content and be an influencer, you can get a certain type of groups to watch your stuff, be consistent with it, you're gonna get the money. It might be quick, or it might take a long time, but eventually, if you like being an influencer, if you like doing content, and not just for the people, also for yourself. This is enjoy what you do. Keep on doing it, and hopefully it might take a while, but eventually, if you invest into it like you're supposed to and be patient, you're gonna get what's yours. You're gonna get yours. Period.
No, big fact. Everything you said, Jordan, that was head on. I remember one time me and Hakeem were talking on the phone. We were talking about the aspect of like certain of these big content creators, like prime example, DJ Academic. I didn't know he had so many different channels before he blew up. So when Hakeem told me that, I was like, really? I didn't know that. I thought that the page he had now, that was it. And Hakeem said, no, he had many other channels. He had a lot of trials and errors before he actually blew up. Same thing, Anton Daniel, same thing. Anton Daniel had many trials before where he's at today. Samuel, Confession Fit. I give you name. A shout out to Hassan. I give you names after names after name. No Jumper. No Jumper when he first came out, he didn't have no views. Hell, the king of YouTube, what's his name? Beast, Mr. Beast, same thing. They had no view. He was completely dead. Then he just kept at it, kept persistent. Didn't look at the views, just focus on the content, and look where he's at now. A lot of these guys have multiple channels. That's why I say we always focus on the end result instead of their beginning. If we really look at their beginning, like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, all these guys, you see that they had a small beginning to where they're at today. So that's why I say, Jordan, you say something that's very powerful. The consistency is key. That's why I told Ashton what he's doing over there in the Church Avengers. Gotta make sure you go over there and subscribe. That he doing something different. I said, just keep going at it. Just keep practicing, keep practicing, keep practicing. You gonna have haters along the way, but you just gotta keep practicing, keep practicing, keep practicing till you find your niche, and then you're gonna be unstoppable. Jay Prince for president. People made fun of him. He doing a different form of content. Look where he's at now. He's about to hit 6K subscribers before the end of the week. That's crazy. Because he keeps going at it, he didn't stop. So that's how things go. That's what I'm saying. When you're consistent and you believe in your product and you believe in your dream, anything can happen. KI Culture Radio, we everywhere. I mean everywhere. At first we was just only here. We everywhere.
Yeah, facts.
Man, I don't know you have any final thoughts before we out of here.
Love, peace, and happiness.
Of course, that's all you always say. And that's why, guys, it's so very important to make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click on because we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to Ashton, the you already know the king, the big dog of the Shiesty Avengers in the building. Guys, make sure you go over there and subscribe to the channel. He's about to go live right after we get out of here. You normally go live. Yesterday he did an 11-hour live stream, but it was really good. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, last night was really good, very informative. We were talking about ad revenue, we were talking about different things, and now I'm saying the more he gets good at it, the better he becomes. It was really good. Very, very dope conversation. Shout out to his co-host as well, Mimi, that's also be there with him, holding it down over there in the Shiesty Avengers. So not only that, but shout out to it is TV. Hassan also have a channel and he also do reaction. So guys, make sure you go check him out. Hassan doing his thing. Shout out to Miss Reed. Is also in the building.
Miss Reed say y'all have a drama-free channel. Thank you, Queen.
We do. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people don't come over here because we don't have drama. To me, we just focus on the topic and we focus on the content. I don't like, probably when we do Chaos After Dark, we can have the drama.
Ooh, it's about to get
That'll be probably a
loose.
separate channel. I talked to Hakeem and Jordan about that, but then we'll probably go in and be like, oh, that what we really, Hakeem can really probably let loose. Shout out to Shiesty Bum. Shiesty Bum been very well behaved. Ashley A, very well behaved. We love you guys. We really greatly appreciate you guys. Shout out to Just Send Me Out. It's great to see you, my brother. Great to see you back, live and well. Blessing to you and your family. Great to see you. Now that shout out to Joe No Hurt Him. Joe No Hurt Him been holding us down. Consequences away. He been holding us down. Shout out to him. Shout out to Gore. Gore's in the building. Shout out to Sophia Grace. We really do love her and love her presence. Of course, shout out to Mimi once again. Shout out to Barry White, Hakeem. She was like, Hakeem, she missed us, man.
I miss her too. And then I'm happy that she's back.
Barry, we love you. I want to hear that. Shout out to Ken Doll. Also holding us down. Shout out to Brown Ellie. Also holding us down in the building. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss it. Shout out to Y High, that's always coming in with the wisdom and the understanding. He always do his thing. Shout out to Bobby Bryan and also Sherry Bryan, also Sky, also Gorilla Black. Even though they're not here, they always be watching us. They always be listening in. And now that they actually go back and watch the playback, we really do greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Chelsea. She actually go and watch the playback. Hakeem, a lot of people go back and watch the playback. They write in the comments, so that's why I'm like giving them a shout out because I go and look at the comments at the end of the show. And I see that how they do watch us on the playback. Shout out to you guys that actually do watch us on the playback. Make sure y'all hit that like button too, and hopefully y'all can come to one of the live. Shout out to Chaz. Chaz was also in the building. My big dog Chaz, Fresh Sound, Urban Noise was in the building. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody before we get out of here. Shout out to DJ Tron, who will also be watching us in the cloud. Shout out to Keisha. Keisha Nelson. Keisha.
Shout out to Keisha.
You don't seem too excited about Keisha.
No. No. My allergies is acting up.
I figured because it's still spring. Now that shout out to Jabbar, he be helping me out in the back. Like that was a lot of these people that be going around helping me out in the back, give me the great idea. Now that shout out to Jordan, always coming in with a topic. We really do greatly appreciate it because Jordan been putting in the work. Even when he was on vacation, he was still putting in the work. So I want people not to forget, Jordan was still putting in work when he was on vacation. He didn't take no days off. So I would say it's a team effort, and this is where we at today. Now that, but shout out to those watching us on Instagram, Facebook, Kick, and also Twitch. Now that, but shout out to those that also they don't watch us, but they watch that clip on Twitter. I gotta get a shout out to the people that are watching us on Twitter. They been rocking with us on Twitter, really heavy. So shout out to that. Pretty soon we'll be on Twitter live and also TikTok. I can't wait for that, and Rumble too as well, guys. Also make sure you go to KL Culture Radio Community tab. In the Community tab, there's a KL Culture Radio T-shirt what Jordan got on. I like that color though, green. You got a green hat, no, right? I know it's a green beanie. I like the green though. Green's some of my money.
Yes, sir.
I like that. The KL Culture Radio hat is what Jordan got on. You know me. I always keep them cleaned up. Still,
yep. Shout out to
this
her
version
son.
of the hat. What happened?
I said shout outs to her son.
Yeah, and also the KL Culture. The other book is currently unavailable, but yet we still got Hakeem book Black Love. Make sure y'all
Yeah.
get a copy of this one. This one is available, and also
Yeah.
the Chaos Culture Radio coffee mug is also available as well. So guys, make sure when you have a good read, get the coffee mug, have a good cup of coffee or tea for your guys that tea drinkers. Make sure y'all cop that. Support the platform by any way you can. Not only that, but shout out. Hey, actually, I like that color though, the green one. I might just go and comp me one. I like the green one. I like it, green and gold. I like that. Yeah, I like it. Green and gold with a nice green hat. Perfect. That with some Timberland boots and some blue jeans. Yeah,
Yep.
I like that. I like that one. But not only that, man, great appreciation to Hakeem, man, because Hakeem been putting in the work. Y'all don't understand. Hakeem been coming here tired,
We trying.
coming from work and coming in doing live streaming. That's dedication, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, and I'm sleepy as hell.
He is. You know what I'm saying? So, no, Hakeem said he's working on the chain.
We're working
He
on
said,
it.
yeah.
You gonna get
He
that?
did.
We gonna get there.
I think he said he's gonna call it CR, something like that.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
working on the chain.
You'll get
So
what
I said, you know, we
you'll
got
get
to get
what
this
Ashley.
chain, big dog.
We
Yeah.
get we'll
That's another idea we're gonna do.
Yeah. No, but I can't mention it. 'Cause I was like, I can't. We need a chain. It's like CR.
CCR.
Yeah, but like always, thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. We over and out.
Peace.